Hello and welcome to J. Littleton Ballpark here in beautiful Ontario, California. I'm your mayor, Paul Leone. 2020 has brought us a lot of surprises. We were supposed to be celebrating our 24th Ontario Summer Concert Series, but due to COVID-19, we had to cancel our annual summer tradition. But have no fear, we still want to bring you something fun to enjoy this summer, at home with a family. And that's why we've created this, the Battle of the Bands.
Ontario residents, are you ready for an old-fashioned battle royale? The Ontario Recreation and Community Services Department is pitting 5 local bands against each other to perform live in a virtual concert series, going head-to-head for a grand prize of $500, a full-length performance video, and the opportunity to play at next year's Ontario Summer Concert Series at the Ontario Town Square. Prizes for 2nd through 5th are also up for grabs, and the voting is on you, the fan.
For the next 5 weeks, 5 bands will compete for your vote, and your vote will determine the winner. This is Ontario's Battle of the Bands!
First to battle it out on the J. Littleton Ballpark stage is a high-energy rock trio that blends classic rock, blues, and a pinch of soul to get your body moving.
So we've been a band since 2013. We started off as a 2-piece, me and Sonny over here. After 2 years of playing or so, we're like, we could use a little bit more bottom end. And I was doing this open mic, and Lil Jack over here heard me, and he was like, hey man, you guys need a bass player. And we had a show 2 days later, and I was like, yeah, if you can come to Vegas. And he was like, yeah, I think it can happen. Well, in his voice, he was like, yeah, I think it can happen. And we went to Vegas, and it was awesome. It was magic. It was absolutely magic. So this song, Life I'm Living, I like to say, oh, it's self-explanatory, but it's really not. We're all in this thing called life, and we're not really that different from one another, you know. So live your life in a good way, because we're all in it together, and this is the life that we're living.
Devils in the pews and angels in the streets, hating those who love you. It's time to practice what you preach. You wanna change the outside, but you are not looking victim, no, it's just the life I'm living. Devils in the pews, angels in the streets, hating those who love you. It's time to practice what you preach. Wanna change the outside, but you are not looking within. I'm not a victim, no, it's just a life I'm living, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Next up is David Nava, a singer-songwriter inspired by everything from rock to electronic music, blues to R&B, who enlisted 3 of his close friends to bring the heat to our stage.
I've been playing music for about 12 years, and I started this project, I want to say maybe like 2 years ago. And I have Christian, who's my best friend. He's been with me for the last 10 years and playing with me for 10 years. Michael's a coworker of mine. We've been playing for about a year and a half or so. And Ben was actually my guitar teacher. He's the one that gave me my skills. So the first song is Capture These Moments. I wrote this about this girl who I had a really big crush on, and we were pretty good friends. And the story is just a fantasy I had of her. I don't think she ever figured it out, but I'm kind of happy that she doesn't know it's about her. And it's probably my favorite song that I've written so far.
Sway your body, bring it closer, dancing with me like the night before. Steps always are overcomplicated. You may try to make it simple, but I like to make it crazy. Drive with me while the night's young. Let's get lost making memories, romanticizing plans that never happen. As I try to make you smile, make the evening that much brighter. I try to capture these moments, staying true to you and only you. I must admit that you're my best friend. Every night and day when we meddle in sand, I used to fantasize a whole lot. I'd unravel you from head to toe, and I confess all of my intents. When you spend the night, you're my love interest. But your lip and turn away, and you know there's something wrong. And at a glance I start to contemplate ways that I might turn this night around, giving it to your desires. It's almost done, you're still with me, and I never want to let you go. Hear footsteps, watch your car and wonder as it drives off in the distance if you're needing someone different. I try to capture these moments, staying true to you and only you. I must admit that you're my best friend. Every night and day when we meddle and sing, I used to fantasize a whole lot. I'd unravel you from head to toe, and I confess all of my intents. When you spend the night, you're my love interest. These walls begin to talk. There's only room for two. We create some kind of illusion. Done with these mental games, not knowing what we are. We create some kind of illusion. Try to capture these moments, staying true to you and only you. I must admit that you're my best friend every night and day when we meddle in sin. I used to fantasize a whole lot. I don't revel you from head to toe. And I confess all of my intents when you spend the night. You're my love interest.
Our third band gracing the stage is our youngest group. But don't get it twisted. They pride themselves on their old school psychedelic sound with a new school twist.
Psychedelic rock.
Psychedelic rock, yeah. You get a beach.
Sir, you get a beach and
hallucinogens,
you
you
get
put them together.
Yeah. You get some
Some of us.
Some of us.
what we sound like.
Yeah, just some hippie bums.
I think you hear a lot of our influences in what we play.
Satisfaction. Groovy, it's groovy, a very groovy song, and I like it a lot. I wrote it maybe not even like 2 months ago.
Okay.
I was sitting down watching TV and I was just messing with my guitar and I came up with the chords. The main riff is very psychedelic. That's what it is. And then the last riff, love it. It's my favorite thing to play so far.
Thinking of you all day and your lovely ways. Lost my mind to get some satisfaction. Darling, what can I say just to make you stay? Nothing I wouldn't do just to satisfy you. Your soul is so unknown. Where will you go when the love is gone and you're on your own?
Thank you very much.
Now making their debut on our stage is a dynamic trio of rockers. These fellows all come with different personalities, different points of view, but stand united by music and passion.
Our band started about 5 years ago. We initially started as a ska band. We were trying to do some traditional ska, and something else was created. We had seven of us, and then it became 4, and now we're 3, and so we're no longer a ska band. We're just a band trying to make some cool music that we all like.
Paisajes Antiguos, and that's Mr. Ivan's solo guitar piece. And it was largely inspired by ancient music and sort of, music from very isolated places in the world like Bhutan, and the interconnection between music across time, that he found and was inspired by, and then is now being channeled through him.
Closing things out tonight is an alt-rock 4-piece band that draws inspiration from 90s rock with catchy hooks and honest lyrics for a new generation.
It actually started in 2012. We were originally a 3-piece. Maybe two or 3 years in, we became a 4-piece band, getting Joe in there, and we've just kind of been going ever since, trying to go through the music scene all in the Inland Empire, and just pounding it out. It's been a good ride. We've gone through 5 different drummers, and Richie being the 5th one, I believe now, and it's been a rough ride.
Fifth one's a charm.
Yeah, exactly.
6th one's the charm.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So it's been a crazy ride.
So the first song is "Move to the Sound." It's probably the most rockin'.
Yeah, it's kind of it's the most rock and roll one. It's all about it's kind of finding this girl and like she knows what we're kind of about and she's kind of like sticking out in the room where the others aren't. So like it's just kind of like she's kind of being captured a little bit and she knows like what it's about.
Walks into this place. She doesn't know, and she gets a drink and walks my way. And there she goes, there she goes. She never looks away. As it shows, I see a smile across her face. Only heaven knows, you're all that I want tonight. You're all that I want. You move to the sound. Yeah, yeah, on down, on down. What I need around. Yeah, yeah, on down tonight. I see the light shine down on me. So much for the afterglow, 'cause she is the only one I need. But she plays it like a radio. You're all that I want tonight. You're all that I want. You move to the sound. Yeah, yeah, on down. You know what I need around. Yeah. Down tonight. You're all that I want tonight. Feel so the sound, yeah, yeah, on down. You know what I need around, yeah, yeah, on down tonight. On down tonight.
All right, Ontario, it's now time to cast your first vote for your favorite band this week. The winning band gets $500. $500! That's just so much money. When I was a kid. No, it's great money now too. And I know you want to make sure your favorite band gets that dough. So, click the link below to cast your vote. Then, be sure to tune in next week, same time, same place, as the Ontario Battle of the Bands continues.
Cast your vote every Wednesday at 7:30.